Good morning. A few weeks after New Year's, but here I am. It's my first chance up here, so I'm going to talk a little bit about celebrations. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day are traditional times of celebration. Have you ever thought what the world would celebrate, or excuse me, what the word celebrate means? Can't read my own writing. We always want to celebrate with a crowd of people, usually friends and acquaintances. Celebrating by yourself just doesn't seem to have the same feeling. We need a reason to celebrate. We celebrate the start of the new year. We celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, holidays that roll around once a year, but always there's a reason to celebrate. If not, we can make one up. It's most common that the reason looks to the past, such as birthdays or anniversaries, national holidays, even New Year's Eve, with its resolutions for the coming year. Shows old Father Time on his way out and baby New Year on his way in. Sometimes we celebrate a person rather than an event. Memorial Day is for veterans, Labor Day is for the laborers, Valentine's Day for lovers, and St. Patrick's Day for anybody who can recognize the color green. Nobody celebrates with a diet, obviously. The diet starts January 2nd, not New Year's Day. Food and drink, often too much food and drink, are a very real part of most celebrations. Finally, a celebration is a happy time, even a joyous one. The 4th of July may have its solemn moments, but it always ends with fireworks. We use the same word, celebrate, to mean that we are taking the Lord's Supper. We often speak in public worship of celebrating communion. When I first thought about that, my reaction was a completely different meaning of the word celebrate. But think about it. We celebrate the Lord's Supper in a group. It may be a small group, maybe as small as 2 people, but a group is required. Do we celebrate for a reason? The greatest reason in the world. Jesus, the Messiah, died on the cross that we may have eternal life. Eternal life is not, if eternal life is not worth celebrating, nothing is. That reason looks to the past, just like our other celebrations. To the Hill of Calvary is a greater celebration in that it also looks to the present. As we examine ourselves, it is greater yet. For it looks to the future when He returns. Some celebrations are for events, some are for persons. Ours is for both. It is a celebration of the crucifixion and the crucified. Surprisingly enough, even this most sacred celebration must be done with food and drink. In its roots, the Passover, it was referred to as the feast. Other celebrations fatten the body. This one feeds the soul. So then, when you take it today, this is important. Do not neglect its solemn aspect, but remember, this is a celebration. Take it with joy and remembrance. Gentlemen.